And we're live. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Hey everybody, hold on, I gotta get this situated real quick. Go on, jump on in. Check. Hope y'all can hear me. Oh man, what a beautiful day it has been so far. Official Ruby Red, come on man, for real. Here we go. This is definitely gonna be for people who are trying to reach their creative potential. Yeah, we're gonna start in about 60 seconds. 60 seconds. So if you got a jam, if you're in your car, if you're at your house, you listen to some music, crank it up real quick for about 60 seconds. Turn that mug up, turn it up. Get it loud. You got something? Yeah, buddy. I highly suggest that if you're driving, do not Periscope, okay? You need to find you a driver so that you can Periscope while somebody else drives. All right, let's give it another 30 seconds. All right. Let's give it another 30 seconds. Crank it up, man. Crank it up. Can y'all hear that? Parts if you can hear it.
What does it mean to be saved? Is it more than just a
We're about to get started.
More than just a way to heaven.
Got another 20 seconds. 20 seconds and we're gonna go.
What does it mean to be his? To be formed in his likeness. Know that we have a purpose.
Yeah, buddy.
Here's our purpose. To be salt and light in the world. To be salt and light in the world. Let the redeemed of the Lord say so. Let the redeemed of the Lord say so.
So the topic of this deal, you saw it. Listen, you're trying to, we want to figure out what you're investing your energy into here. 3 things that I think you should keep in mind when you're trying to reach your most creative optimal level, your optimal creative potential, all right? Number 1, treat every day as a gift, okay? All right, if you were able to, be able to wake up and, you were in your, what a lot of people like to say, your right mind, right? You were in your right mind. You didn't have to have help putting on your clothes. You didn't have to have help, making breakfast, brushing your teeth, combing your hair, getting yourself together. And I know some of us, especially the ladies, they like to really invest into that deal. And I think it's important. You definitely want to invest in that deal. But if you were given the opportunity, then treat it like a gift, okay? You're going to reach your creative potential when you start looking at every day as a gift. And you know what? Sometimes, a lot of times, when you say gift, that means that you really didn't do anything to earn it. But, and I guess that's one way of looking at it. There's a lot of times that you've received gifts, from somebody, and you didn't really do anything to earn it, but something did happen. There is a purpose for the gift. Let's say, for example, you got a gift on your birthday. Well, I'm giving you a gift because you were born. There's a purpose behind this gift, right? Another reason why you get gifts is you get married, right? People want to give you a gift because of something that has, significance, right? Very rarely do you get something that is absolutely free with no cost or no purpose. Very rarely. You know what I'm saying? And when those happen, those are like extremely important. You have to know that those are very, very special. But the day is given to you as a gift. Okay, that's number 1. Number 2. All right, so if you're writing this down, if you're not writing this down, grab something to write this with, or save this on the rebroadcast when you check this out. Number 2, how to reach your creative potential. Here's number 2. You have to keep in mind, you are not in control. You're not. You're not in control. I think that once you realize that yes, you'll have some creative draw, or like gravity, you'll be drawn a certain kind of way, or as an artist, you'll feel a certain kind of way, a certain kind of emotion. But at the end of the day, your creativity The ability to be at your most optimal level of creativity goes beyond you. And a lot of times it spills over into other people, into other areas, right? So for example, let's say I have a blank canvas. Okay, let's say I'm all alone. All right, let's say I'm all alone. And as an artist, I close my eyes and I reach for my palette. What is going to be that first stroke? That first stroke is the most important. The first thing you do every day is the most important. What is that first step? The first step is the most important. I don't care what you're doing. I don't care if you're trying to lose weight. I don't care if you're trying to write a song. I don't care if you're, trying to paint a portrait or paint a picture of some kind. The most important step is the first step, right? But keeping in mind that you're not in control, meaning that there is a thing that drives you, that gives you the opportunity to do that, right? And you have to let that creative freedom, you have to let that creativity flow. You don't want to be a dictator, a tyrant per se, over the creativity. Creativity has a life of its own, so to speak. And, you don't want to get in the way. A lot of times, if you just get out of the way, let the driver drive, right? And I'm in the passenger seat. And I have to trust that the decisions that are being made, that are taking me where I got to go, I have to trust, because I got in the passenger seat of creativity. That creativity, the innate, inborn thing that's driving me creatively is going to get me to where I want to go. And I truly believe that requires a good dose of humbleness, right? Humbleness will definitely get you to your creative potential, right? But you're not in control. You don't always have to be in control. You don't. And I feel like once you experiment with allowing somebody other than yourself to drive, right? Trust that they know where you're wanting to go. You've already said, I want to do this. Okay, let go of the wheel, right? Jump on the passenger side for a second. You never know. You never know what might happen, right? But you have to trust. You have to be humble. All right, number 3. This is the last one. This is a real quick scope. Okay. To reach your creative potential. Number 3, and it's hard to boil these down. I think there's several ways, several keys. But one thing that has really worked for me is to look at your past, project, or look at your past performance. Really look at it and embrace your weakness. Okay? Go ahead. Yeah, embrace your weakness. For example, I am really strong in certain areas of creativity, stronger than others. Certain areas are stronger than other areas. But listen, those weaknesses are still a part of my fingerprint, right? Those weaknesses are what makes me have my own signature, right? But embrace those weaknesses. You know what I'm saying? And really try to bring those weaknesses to the light, right? Bring those weaknesses, your strengths and weaknesses, right? Really embrace those weaknesses. Really hone in on those. Number 1, you have to be honest. You got to be honest with yourself. How are you going to be able to expose those weaknesses? You have to be honest. Okay, a lot of times we don't want to be honest with ourselves. We think we know it all. Okay, I'm raising my hand. I'm raising my hand on that one. All right, you think we know it all. Okay, we have some experience, and experience has told us a story that we believe, right? So those weaknesses, though, they have to be dealt with. You have to, number 1, Be honest with yourself. And number 2, commit. Commit to strengthening those weaknesses, okay? How do you do that? You have to find a way. Find somebody that's doing what you want to do, okay? A lot of times the best way to do or get to where you want to get or be what you want to be is find somebody to model that after. You know what I'm saying? Find somebody that knows the secrets. You know, they have the secret sauce. You know, and they're willing. Here's the other thing. They're willing to share. A lot of times you got to pay for that information. Sometimes you got to pay for that information. You have to be unaware that it is going to be worth the investment. You understand what I'm saying? So, yeah, be honest. Commit, right, to bringing those weaknesses up and really working on them and making it better. You know what I'm saying? So you can reach your creative potential. I hope that this helps somebody. If this helps somebody, please subscribe to this deal. I'm definitely going to be reaching out. I haven't forgot that I am going to be giving an update on the Potter's House School of Ministry deal. So, yeah, buddy. All right, guys. Peace out, everybody. Be thankful. Have a good one. Peace out.